Much has been said about the many consequences for the aviation industry in Russia, with airlines re-registering planes and absent maintenance and spare parts for aircraft. However, import sanctions on Russian materials may also have an effect on the aerospace industry and companies in the West. On Tuesday, European plane maker Airbus urged European leaders to allow the import of Russian titanium. During the company's annual shareholder meeting, reappointed CEO Guillaume Faury stated that while the sanctions were quote-unquote defending values, to expand them to include Russian titanium would, in his words, not be appropriate. Meanwhile, in his speech, Faury said that geopolitical risk is included in the company's titanium procurement policies and that Airbus was protected in the short and medium term. In parallel, the company has accelerated a process to secure alternate sources for its supplies of titanium for the longer term. Russia is the world's largest producer of the metal, which is used in aircraft and jet engines. Indeed, titanium alloys account for about 14% of the airframe of the Airbus A350 XWB when going by weight. It's a similar amount for the Boeing 787 Dreamliner, which is said to be about 15%. Some of the titanium forgings are supplied by Vzympo Avisma, the world's largest producer located in Verkhnaya Salda, about 1,800 kilometers east of Moscow, via the Spanish company Aeronova Aerospace. Vzympo Avisma, which is 25% owned by the state aerospace conglomerate Rostec, provides about half of Airbus's titanium needs and about a third of Boeing's. However, the American plane maker says it has suspended the purchase of titanium from Russia since March. While declining to comment on when the company had last received Russian titanium, a spokesperson for Airbus shared the following statement with Reuters. Airbus is applying and will continue to apply the sanctions fully. Sanctions on Russian titanium would hardly harm Russia because they only account for a small part of export revenues there, but they would massively damage the entire aerospace industry across Europe. Meanwhile, French engine maker Safran has been stockpiling titanium and is moving to reduce its reliance on its Russian source. At the end of February, Chief Executive Officer Olivier Anduis said the company had, quote, a couple of months ahead of it with regards to its available stocks. Meanwhile, on the ground in Ukraine, Russia's military invasion is showing no signs of ending. What the world had imagined could be over in months may take longer, with countless losses measured in lives, homes, and infrastructure, and the immeasurable effects of trauma for generations to come. The financial implications following the far-reaching sanctions from the West against Russia also threaten to set the country's economy back decades. What far-reaching implications it'll have for the aerospace industry remain to be seen. Do you think titanium should be included in the list of sanctions, particularly as the largest supplier is partly state-owned? Let us know by leaving a comment. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.